Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are carrying out another mock test. This person is a test tender, so we'll see how they get on. Hi Faiza, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Would you like me to explain to you about the test?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, the test should last for up to about 40 minutes. There will be 20 minutes independent drive, and that could be following sat-nav or following some signs. And there might be an emergency stop, but if there is, then I will ask you to pull over on the left and I'll explain. And do you have any question?
No.
Okay, so can you tell me how would you check if brakes are working on this car before we start? Tell me question.
So brakes should not feel slack or spongy, and the vehicle should not pull over to one side.
Okay, good. Can you drive on please when you're ready? End of the road, can you go left please? Would you be able to follow the sat-nav now, please, for next
After
20 minutes?
130 yards, turn left. Take the next left. After 190 yards, turn right at the roundabout, taking the third exit. Take the third exit.
When it's safe, can you show me how to wash the front screen, please, using washer and wipers? Thank you. take next road to the left, please? Just ignore the sat-nav for a bit.
Yes.
And then we follow.
Calculating route.
Yeah, we will follow the sat-nav again.
Take the next right.
I think there's not
After
enough. Stop
quarter
there
of
for a
a
second.
mile, turn left.
There isn't enough room. Just wait for a second. Okay? I will discuss later on this one. Can you pull up on the left where it's safe and convenient to do so, please? Oh, you hit the curb. Stop, stop, stop. Yeah, you can go and check if you want to, but yes, you have, unfortunately. But you're gonna be in the... Yeah, you need to go around left side at the back. Look at the front, but go from the back side, please.
Yes.
Yes, because I could tell the references, isn't it? We can discuss this later, okay? I'm going to carry out emergency stop. So please don't anticipate me saying it. So you drive normally because it might not be safe. But if it's safe, then I'll say stop, okay?
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, drive on, please. Stop. Good. And I want to repeat this, so drive on please when you're ready to do so. Should have signaled because of that person, yeah? He was looking at us. Anyway, can you take next right? Again, we can discuss this later, okay? Follow the sat-nav again.
Take the next left. After 100 yards, enter the roundabout and take the second exit. Then enter the roundabout. After 50 yards, enter the roundabout and take the second exit. take the next left.
Sorry, can you ignore the sat nav and the traffic lights? Can you go right, please? There's no one in the front. Remember like yesterday? I wish there was somebody there when I'm recording. They would have helped other viewers or the learners. Next road to the left, please, towards Asta car park. Take next road to the right. This one, yeah, this one. Stop, yeah. Can you see the junction?
Yes.
End of the road going right. Space you can drive into any of the bays, forward parking. Okay. Maybe to the left so you can. Are you happy with that?
I think I'm too far to the left.
You mean you are too far from the left?
I'm too far to the left. I have a lot of space on the right side. And I might not even be in the...
Okay, that'll give you a serious, because if you go after again, check your right tire actually over the line. So you're too far to the right, not left. Look in front. Because here we have 2 lanes, so we must stay inside both lanes.
And my front right tire is...
Over the line? Yes. So that means it's a serious, because it should be inside that line. So what you're going to do, if you open the door and you look like... Okay, so you're too far close to this side, okay?
From the back, I feel like I'm too... Perhaps I'm tilted to the right.
Yeah,
tilted
you're
to one
tilted, yeah.
side.
That's it.
So
you need to look at the front as well. Look, open the door and check the front bit. Can you tell? Yeah, you can tell, isn't it? You're over. So what you need to do is look at the angle of the car. So you need to go back. Can you go back and fix it, please? So you could have used the minor. No, you have to come. You remember what you have to do? You have to fully come off the bay until... I'm just going to give you a tip here, okay? Keep going back a bit more. Keep looking around. Yeah. Can you see the lines now?
Yes.
Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It was on the... Yeah, you need to bring it back to the left. Come on. That's it. Okay, stop and check. And you don't need to go the front, you can look from the back.
My back tire is on the line.
Okay, so we're gonna come out. We should be both, the tires should be inside the lines.
Okay.
If you're touching tiny bit, it's okay-ish, but not too bad. At least it's straight now, isn't it? It wasn't straight before.
What am I going to do?
We're coming up, and which way do you think the road goes?
So I'll face to the right.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. At the end of this road, going left, please. End of this road, going right, and then you follow the sat nav again.
After 300 yards, turn right at the roundabout, taking the third exit.
left where it's safe and convenient to do so, please. And drive on, please, when you're ready to do so. Take next road to the right, please. This junction right here. Can you pull up on the left, please, before the next car, and don't worry about the driveway. Quite close to the car. Leave yourself enough room to move out again. That's it. That should be enough. Good. Thank you. And drive on again when you're ready to do so, please. this road. Turn right, please. We'll be approaching double mini roundabout. Can you go right on the first roundabout, left on the second? So second exit and first exit. Take next road to the right. Here, this one here, please. Church Green Road. Can you pull up on the left where anywhere is safe and convenient to do so? And again, drive on please when you're ready. You need to go forward a bit more forward, check behind, and then wait here. Look behind for me, I'll talk about it later. We'll discuss this meeting traffic situation, yes? At the end of the session. Mini roundabout, can you turn right please? Take second exit. And then can you drive back to the left, to the test center, turning left here? And if you can just pull up on the left, please. Excuse me. Okay, so that's the end of your mock test. Now, how do you think you did it?
I did a couple of serious mistakes, like hitting the curb at one point, and when I forward parked, I was on the line.
Yes, yeah, those are serious. Anywhere else? Do you think that you had serious?
I can't recall.
What do you think of you just recent meeting traffic?
I was like standing 3 cars behind the car that was in front of me. I know there was a car behind me.
Okay, so when is this 3 cars rule applies?
When there's no car opposite me.
Exactly. So there was a car opposite you and the car behind you. So the learner's car noticed that there's no space for them to go through.
Okay.
So what do you do in that case? You
I
move forward,
come
and you were checking your mirrors, but were you not checking your right door mirror?
I think I did.
That is there a space? So you only apply that 2 to 3 cars gap if there's no cars on the right side.
Okay.
Now if you have cars at the back, opposite, and there's a car behind you, how are they going to go through? So unfortunately, there'll be a serious on judgment of meeting traffic.
Okay.
Other than that, the driving wasn't too bad. You had couple of minors. There was one time that signal was necessary. The timing, one of the signal was necessary.
Was it where I gave it too early on? या फिर जब नहीं दिया?
Let me start from the test center. So when you came out of the test center, was fine. Left was fine. Roundabout was fine, and then we went down the tunnel bit, the bridge, under the bridge. That was fine, and left was fine. We pulled up on the left where you hit the curb.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got too serious for meeting traffic.
Oh yes.
Do you remember when we? Yeah, that's
Yes.
at the beginning. I was thinking what happened, because I have given you serious, but I couldn't recall it.
Yeah.
So why? Because we can't give you 2 really, can we? So we have to just say 1 at the moment. But yes, so again, judgment, because they did try to get in, but there's no gap. I mean, you're gonna take risk if you're gonna go there, and then you're gonna go over the curb, hit the curb. Why?
Yes.
So wait, let them make decision, and they were not checking their mirror. Basically, they should have gone a bit more in. Right? If they check the mirror and thinking, oh, there's not enough room for them to go past, they should have either go in more and then give you way, or you wait for them to decide.
Yeah, I think I also couldn't get an idea of how narrow that road was.
Because it's a bend.
Further down.
Yeah,
from
and there
the
was a
bend.
car behind, so we would have been in a big trouble really if it'd
Yeah.
gone. So
We
because
would've-
I know
we
the
could have gone
roads,
over the
so I knew that it's going to be difficult if they're over the line and their back of the car was sticking out. So we should wait. And then they went and then they said thank you to you. So that would be a misjudgment of meeting traffic. Okay, that was your second. Actually, that was your first serious, and then you pulled up and hit the curb. How did you manage to pull the curb? Hit the
I
curb?
honestly didn't know that I pulled the curb, but when I noticed this marker, I noticed that this was over the curb.
yes,
So that's when I
yes.
noticed it.
Okay, and then I say to you, I'm going to carry out an emergency stop. Apple, do not anticipate that I'm going to do it, because I might not do it, because if there's a car. Now, you took so long to pick up speed, and then when I was getting, I was running out of the space, so I had to say, let's do it. But really, you should pick up a little bit more speed.
Sure.
Once you stopped, oh yes, signal, I didn't give you serious, but it's minor, because when we do emergency stop, and
Yes.
after moving off, that guy was looking at us,
Yes,
because
so
he
we
doesn't
should
know.
have signaled.
We've stopped in the middle of the road, right? He doesn't know we are carrying out emergency stop practice. So really, you should have look at him, eye contact, signal, then move. Especially if there's a car behind as well, okay? But it wasn't serious, really. If you didn't give, it's okay. But eye contact is very important.
Okay.
And then you did very well with the double mini roundabout. Fine, speed was fine. But between the small humps, you were really slow.
Okay.
So I gave you 1 minor for progress. Then you picked up speed, 40 was fine. And then you did forward parking. Unfortunately, I mean, because these bays have a very tiny line, so really you should check. If you're not sure, open the door, go out and fix it. Right? Don't leave it on the line. That'll be a straight fail. Now, because you didn't, I said, are you happy with your bay parking? You said yes.
So should I? Can I get out of the car?
Of course,
and
if you're
see
in
it?
doubt, why not?
Okay.
Because otherwise, if you left it like that, that'll be serious, isn't it? So you should go out if you're in doubt. If you open the door and it was white like this, definitely you're online somewhere. Okay, so that would have been your minor use, but you got serious because you said you were happy with it. But then when you did use minor, I was telling you to keep going back. Now, what is the rule if you are going to, guys, fix the bay parking? What did we
We
say?
need to see the lines on both sides so that we can adjust.
You
our
should
car.
come out fully, see the front lines, then adjust it, okay? All right, and then when I say, okay, reverse out, face whichever way the road goes, which you did very well, but you start turning halfway, and what if there was a car on your right side?
Yes. Right.
So what is the rule again on that one?
Till half of that space, you need to come back straight.
We should have come out more,
Right.
more than half in this
More
case,
than half.
because it was very narrow.
Yeah.
And then we should have done turn. So again, I gave you just minor on that, okay? And then you had 2 on appropriate speed. One time was that you're a bit too fast. There was 2 times use of speed, bit too fast, road condition. Where was this? When you were entering Newton Longville, you were a bit too fast and you hit the drain on my side. So I given you 4 for 2 for normal driving, 2 for lane discipline.
Okay. Was that
3 lane discipline.
No, that's fine. It's okay. Do you think when I came out of that Astra supermarket complex, was I too away from the curb when I stopped at the signal? Because I felt that perhaps these are 2 lines, but I'm too far away from the curb.
Yes, I've noticed that there was 2 lanes, but you should have been a bit more closer
Bit
to the
more
left.
right?
So 1 minor there. So I've given you 3 for lane discipline and 1 for normal driving. So lane discipline is very important. You got to keep it inside your line. Even if there is no markings in the middle of the road, sometimes there's none. You look at the curb line and see what is happening on the curb.
And it was a national speed limit when we came out of that supermarket area?
First was 30, wasn't it? Or 40? 30,
Because
40?
it said at one point that you're over the speed limit, but I
No,
felt
okay. So up to the roundabout is 30.
up to the roundabout.
Up to the roundabout is 30, and then it says national speed limit.
Right.
But yes, it is national speed limit, and it's always sat-nav says 30. You're over the speed limit, but you look outside, it's not.
Yes.
If you go inside the Newton Lees, then it's 30. But otherwise, it's all 60 road.
Yes.
So, and your driving was really, I enjoyed it on bends and stuff, because you managed to. Because usually you are quite slow. We were practicing these roads the other day.
Yes.
So well done for that. You did well. But then we are coming towards Newton Longville, and it was sharp bend, and it's you're very fast. I'm thinking approaching speeds. I've given you one,
Okay.
and then you hit the drain.
Okay.
So you're actually not avoiding the drain. So you must avoid it at half a meter, just slightly to the right would be better. And then end of the road, you turn right, fine. You pulled up very nicely, not on the bend, good. And then 40 speed, you did very well there. But then and one time you were doing 40 and slight bend on the 40 road, you braked, and I thought, why did you brake there?
I don't remember.
That's
that.
a 40 road after leaving Newton Longville, coming back towards the Bletchley.
Right.
It was 40 road. I can see far. Your speed was about 37, 38. Lovely, no problem. But then you went on break, and I looked back. I thought, oh, there's a car behind. Is there anything in front? Nothing.
Okay.
Maybe you thought of bend, but it wasn't sharp bend.
Sure.
And then you came in, so it's fine. And then we did another pull up. When I asked you to pull up behind the car, it's called moving off at an angle, and don't worry about the drivers. Remember? So you're doing all the checks, but then I noticed before you signaled, the car, red car,
Yes.
Tesla, signaled, and he flashed his light.
Oh, okay, I didn't notice that at all.
Yes, and he was looking at us. That have you noticed? And no, you should have noticed that.
Right.
So that would be your moving safety serious, unfortunately. Okay,
okay.
because you should have noticed it.
Right.
Have eye contact. Is he letting you go, or you letting him go?
Fine.
But you didn't, and you came out, and I had to say thank you to him because he was about to come out. So unfortunately, unexpectedly, you go 4 serious. Were you expecting that?
No.
No. How many minus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, mine is about 10. That's not too bad, but serious, like for observe. So next time, okay, guys. So you've seen the mock test, and you've probably, when you go back and watch this video, when I do upload this, then you can see your own mistakes.
Okay.
And especially when you're moving off, why we are doing 7 checks? Why are we not checking these pillars? See, maybe when you are moving off, that guy, the Tesla red car, was actually hidden in your right side pillar, and that's why we say make sure you go over the pillar, this side of it, and the right side, left, both sides. Okay. Right, do you have any question?
No.
Okay, and I wish you good luck for the next.
Thank you.